Literally, I'm doing nothing but being a stay-at-home mom, and I think I've been telling y'all that for like how long? I don't know, a long time. I don't know, it's sad. It literally made me, I've been crying for a few days, honestly, and that's why I just can't address it, because it just makes me want to cry to even think that people that I looked out for and helped and took care of and was there for, they can say they were there for me all they wanted to. All I needed help with was unpacking my house. You feel me? They didn't help with nothing. They threw everything in closets, and what happens when I need an outfit? Go look for the outfit. It's a mess again. But they begged to come and do it. I didn't ask him to do it. I was gonna do it myself. I unpacked the U-Haul myself. I was gonna do everything myself. Just like Alex exposed me. Every trying to expose me for having a rough time in my life. If you've never been in a rough position in your life before, getting out of a relationship or whatever, and you think it's all just hee-hee-haw, like back to normal, like you're wrong. But like, if that's not normal to y'all, I don't know. But like, I'm not sure if it's even gonna, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. She knows more about all of the legal stuff than I do. I didn't even know that what they were doing was illegal, but it was confirmed yesterday by like legal authorities. So now that I know that it is, and like I can actually make it stop, I am doing that. Literally. That's why I don't care. I will literally hop on here and let y'all know what I'm going through. I don't care. Don't care. Y'all think, what? Not only that, I'm not gonna go rent a house just to take pictures in a green furry coat to make y'all believe some lifestyle that I really don't have. He won't let his baby mama hop in one video because she gotta lose 20 pounds. His kids be flexed out. He has a fly looking kids. I'm not even talking bad on his kids because his kids are fly AF. I will speak on their bedtime though. I'm sorry, but like when they came to my crib, my guest room wasn't perfect, but I did make sure they had a blow up mattress. I took a TV, I made sure they had the setup. You feel me? And then he's like, no, my kids are straight. They're G's. They be thugging it like da da da. It's 4 a.m. Just put in the bed, some bluey. But let's talk about MJ's kids, huh? Fly. What about when you were feeding your kid chips and you were just putting them on the floor? Oh no, wait, that was toxic. Yeah. Anyways, I remember there was multiple times where I was like, you should get a plate, but they don't own plates. So they would just take our snacks and put them on the floor. Oh, am I getting a little too deep? Don't care. Don't care. I really don't. Like, we should just leave MJ's kid out of things, and then MJ will leave y'all's kids out of things, and we can all just call it a day. And then people like check, and all these other people, the other little minions, they can stop trying to, like, you know, run and jump in the little like pool of this back and forth thing just so they can get their attention, and we'll all have just, you know, maybe a hobby and life will be great. But no, we're gonna make up lies about MJ's child. That's crazy. Do you not know what kind of lawsuit that is? Do you not know what type of things are gonna happen? Legal things, because that is on the internet with thousands of people to see, or my kid will probably see one day when he's older, if not has already, which I hope he doesn't have TikTok or whatever, but he's with it. Y'all just are honestly mean people for it. I don't even want to get like that. I'm not even about to get ratchet on y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all straight like how it is. It's very mean. They didn't try me. They really lied on me. They didn't even try me. Trying me would be like, oh, they tried it and they didn't get it. They played with me because, not even, because this isn't even a game. They folded. They straight folded. They folded legally, in every way, shape, or form. If they thought if they thought all this time I haven't exposed anything, they could do this, and I'm still not going to, they're dead wrong. I have kept so much in. And they think that this is what I'm still not going to because this. No, this is where we've crossed the line. Now we've crossed the line. Because now we have people showing up to my home. Now we have authorities, things like that happening in my life. All because of people on this app. And there's just things where it's like obviously other reasons I got out of a bad relationship. That's an obvious. I didn't mind them being involved in my life. They'll like walk right in. I know I'm a good mom. I know I'm a good parent, but it was just kind of a thing where it was like, maybe I do need y'all for like little things, like some therapy, things like that, whatever. But other than that, y'all were like, oop, MJ's down. Dead horse, let's kick it while it's down there. Because if it stands up, it's too big and we can't kick it when it's up. Because it'll kick us back 10 times harder. But when the horse is dead, you can kick it all you want to. But I'm not. I'm not. This back leg be swinging straight to the courthouse. I'm gonna tell you, he set it off. It was so funny. It was me having a babysitter and hanging out in my home, in the comfort of my own home, at a legal age, drinking a $4 drink from the gas station while I did my laundry, went live for a little bit to clear my name again, which I really don't need to explain anything to anybody on this app. That is personal in my life, especially when it's due to my child. Leaned over and I sipped it, and the amount of drama channels or whatever y'all think y'all are, TMZs, zooming in and putting like the dramatic music. This is TikTok, homie. That's different. I don't know. Y'all just different for that. Very much. NST? If y'all talking about my man now, no. I mean, but you can't see the blankets on blankets, so what are you talking about? If you think for a fact that I would ever, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. I'll expose myself. When Caleb and me first broke up, the first couple days were the hardest days of my life. And I still got up every morning because I was off of all my medications. They were prescribed medications, but I realized they weren't right medications for me. They're actually doing more damage to me than they were helping me. But I was out of my relationship and I was done with my meds. I cold turkeyed. That's probably not smart, but I did because I was just like, no. Like, if I'm really doing this whole like single mom thing, I'm doing this. And even though that was the hard, like, I don't know if anyone's been through that, but that's hard. That's hard, okay? And that relationship was long, and the trauma was long, and my family betrayed me, and it was a whole bunch of betrayal all at once. It was a whole bunch of trauma all at once. A whole bunch of things went through my body and my brain, and I still every morning got up at 4:30 and did my first diaper. 4:30 between 5. Still do. Shaking, depressed. I went to the hospital multiple times because of anxiety attacks, and I've never experienced an anxiety attack in my whole life, and I have yet to tell anybody on this app about that because people are obviously gonna make up so many assumptions and say things about me. But I had to literally go to the hospital with my kids because I had a panic attack so bad, and I never had one. I didn't know what was happening, and they were just like, it's all in your head, and they laughed at me and they sent me home, and I was like, really, like, what? And I mean, it's over now, but for like the first 2 weeks, I was having the worst panic attacks, and I was still getting up every day and making it happen. And on top of that, on top of making it happen and doing what I need to do for my kids, which was transfer medical records, do all of when you move states with children, you have to do so many things, like legal wise, like transfer all of their things to the other state, right? I'm doing all of those things on top of trying to recover and heal, on top of unboxing my house. Everyone's like, oh, don't give her time. They're calling someone, don't give her time to unbox. What? When me and Caleb left, y'all didn't know they had already shown up to my crib. I already called them on myself. Like, what? Tell Chuck to run the... I'm not gonna get in that one, but yeah, y'all can tell Chuck to go ahead and run back to... every time he was recording in my house without asking me permission, which is also illegal. Let me just say this. He heard what was on that phone. And he heard what was happening to me. And he did nothing and he didn't care. I'll just make that clear. But no matter what I said was, on top of all the things that I was doing, I was still standing on business and getting my mom shit done. And for the internet to not see that and only be seeing it's because you guys are seeing me off of medications. You guys are seeing me in a whole different light, and you guys are so used to a different version of me. So you guys are believing, I guess, what these people are saying about me. But the real ones know that I would never have gone through all of those things, knowing all of those things were going to happen to me, and how scary that this whole process was going to be if it wasn't for my kids. Let's be for real here. If I was not a good mom, I would have stayed. I would have kept quiet. I would have. But I didn't. I straight up did what I had to do. I stood on business every day, woke up, had fun, smiled with my kids, drove them to parks. I didn't know what parks were. I had to use maps. Figured it all out by myself. And then I logged in on the internet, and every person that I thought was a friend to me turned around and just straight turned on me. Let's not forget when that dude Chet was back. He was backing me up, and we're all aware of it, right? Hello. He was literally here during it. So was Cater, his cameraman, who texted me and said he went so far because of how evil it is what these people are saying about me. Because he was present, a witness, to say that I was there in the home. Luda was not right. She needed to go. Send her packing on her way. See ya, shorty, you gotta go. You're acting a little funky and I can't be having that up in my grave. Gotta go, baby. Now she has something to say. Of course. Have I been sober? Yeah, actually. And what's crazy is that's when everyone's like zooming into my eyes on TV channels and all this stuff, and it's like, do you know what I'm medicated with now? Because before, when I was going to the doctors and they were prescribing me medications, which would lead me to be prescribed another medication because they caused me another symptom from that, I was whatever. I'm young, so I'm still going through like what's right and what's not right for me. I just decided to just simply be medicated from what grows to the ground. But when I decide to do that, my eyes get a little funny, okay, it might be like this. And then everybody be tripping, and I'm like, but y'all go watch who's on what, doing what, how many, and that's funny. But me chilling, and it's, oh my gosh, she needs help, really? I'm 24 years old and I'm on my sixth house. Just paid my car off. All my bills are paid. All my bills are paid. Working, taking care of 2 kids. I really don't know if I would be able to be doing all of that if I was, this incapable person like people who have personal issues with me are claiming. Do you think that's normal? No, I don't, but every time I'm in the state of South Carolina, or anytime I'm in Florida, my kids visited my grandparents, and it's just a long story. That's a lot more information that is just not for y'all. Long story short, my family, like I've been saying, if you've been around long enough, y'all already know what my family is, but they are controlling. They want anything for me to just move back home. I don't know why. Like, I just don't know why. But I won't. I like it here. I like that I can go to PTA meetings here with my kids. I can drop my kids off at school. I have a routine. I go to work at night. I get off work, drop my kids off at daycare, get them ready for school, and then take me a little nappy nap, get my kids from school. Like, I have a routine. I have a thing here. In South Carolina, I don't. Everyone knows me. It's a small town. And they put me in a box here, so I'd rather be here. shows back and play and wait, so do you guys actually believe that type of stuff? Like, you guys, how long have we been watching me and we're gonna believe that? We actually believe that. I mean, that no issue. I can't wait to actually, because I actually just got my new furniture. I've had furniture, but I got new furniture, so it's like all white, because I am the mom that can handle all white furniture with children. I am that mother. I do lies about that. Somebody who's going to go to court very soon for lying about it. Well, the pack and play, we have it all folded up now. We got like a better crib. When we first had moved in, we were using the pack and play, which was completely clean. Never would I let my child lay in anything like that. It would have made him sick. Okay? Like, so there's just no way in the world I would allow it to happen. Sorry. But, like, yo, I scrubbed the baseboards in my house. Someone who scrubs the baseboards in their house wouldn't let that happen to their kids. I'm sorry. But can we think logically? I need to show your house right now. Because I feel like that's like just, I already feel so violated that these people who have spoken on me on the internet know my address. And every day I'm having someone pull up to my address. The last thing that I want is to go over and be like, look, this is where I also live. And this is, by the way, now that my address is out there, hi, my kid's room. So now y'all know where my kid sleeps at, and y'all know where, no. Y'all can believe what you want to believe. I'll let y'all know how it goes in court, and I'll keep y'all updated. As far as I'm concerned, just look in the backgrounds of my pictures or things like that. Feel me? What? He's asleep. I just woke up. Alright, I'm going for morning tacos. I love you guys. I'll hop on here later. But yeah. Y'all are tripping. I'll hop on here later and talk about stuff.